These are the Hypnotic playing cards by Lit. The front of the tuck box is going to be almost exactly like the back design. Both long edges say Hypnotic. On the bottom you get some ad copy, and on the back is the Lit logo. And if you're like me, as soon as you saw this logo, you immediately thought of a different logo from a very well-known movie that looks like this. And if you know what movie I'm talking about, let me know in the comments below. And I'll make sure to let you know if you hit it out of the park. The top is also going to have the Lit logo, and since there's nothing else on the inside of the tuck box, let's take a look at the cards inside. The elongated red and white rectangles are absolutely beautiful, making it look like it descends all the way into the center. And with a medium white border, it looks fantastic for cardistry as well. Your number cards are all going to be USPC standard, along with your 3 aces. Your court cards, however, are standard with a twist. They took the back design and laid it right behind each of the court cards. The court cards, however, are completely USPCC standard. You can always tell by the Queen of Hearts right here, because if you look right here, there is no triangle. And if you look down here, there is a small white triangle, which means they just copied over the files and put the back design right behind it. Your 4 ad cards consist of a double backer, a blank card, a card letting you know who produced the deck, and an ace of spades without the values or indices. And with the values and indices, it looks like that. When faroing from bottom to top, it faros beautifully. And when faroing top to bottom, it is still definitely easy, but not as easy as bottom to top. When it comes to how this deck is going to feel in your hands, it is definitely going to be a thicker deck. It's going to feel like there's more cards here than there actually is, but that is still okay because it definitely is a snappy deck in comparison to a buttery deck. Snappy decks like this one are more for things like backdrop and ATM, which look like this, and then buttery decks are more for things like under pressure, which again is still going to be able to work fine for this deck, but it's definitely not quite as easy. But even when you do it, it still looks freaking great, but it's just not as easy to do with this deck. And if you happen to be a cardist, I would highly recommend picking this deck of playing cards up. And if you're a fan of Lit playing cards, let me know which of the other 2 decks that I have of theirs I should review next. Lit V1 or Lit V2. Make sure to subscribe for more, and if you want to check out another deck review, you can check it out right there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.